One of the concerts I'm most excited about presenting to everybody is ostensibly celebrating Judy Garland because this summer is her centennial, but there are other great ladies of song who are equally important icons in American popular music whose centenaries are also around this time. So we'll be celebrating Judy Garland and doing a lot of her original orchestrations and also celebrating the legacy of Peggy Lee, who would have been 100 last year, and Doris Day, whose birthday also was a centennial this year. I was lucky enough to know both Peggy Lee and Doris Day, and it's a great honor to be able to help preserve and continue their legacy because they changed the face of American popular music. And also, we'll have a special tribute to Judy Garland's beloved daughter and my close friend, Liza Minnelli. I think about the connections I've been lucky enough to have with these legends that we are saluting. Even though I never met Judy Garland, I know her family very well. And her legacy to me is how she transformed the movie musical and also in the later part of her career gave over 1,100 concerts, elevating American popular music to a legendary status, as she did with Frank Sinatra. These songs will be presented in orchestrations that were many of Judy Garland's favorites, and it is the Garland legacy that has helped to preserve and perpetuate these songs we love. Doris Day, I felt, was always underestimated as a singer because she was a great television star and actress and personality, and yet to me, her musical contribution is her greatest. When I met her shortly before her passing, even though we had corresponded for a number of years, she told me that music was the most important thing in her life, that and animals. And so it's going to be fun to offer some of the plum selections of Doris's legacy, including songs like It's Magic and Secret Love and some of the other standards that she introduced. Then there's Peggy Lee. Peggy Lee is the most extraordinary of all the American popular singers of the 20th century. And I say that very purposefully because Peggy Lee, I think, had the most interesting mind in the way that she reinterpreted American standards and changed them from decade to decade so they would appeal to contemporary audiences. So we have some of her iconic arrangements as well. And then there's my friend Liza Minnelli, who has been one of my closest friends for decades, and she has generously loaned us some of her personal orchestrations to pay tribute to her.